Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back. We have some new donations. We have Jolanta Davidson, 7660. She donated $9.99. We have Gemini LD the Goddess, 1122, who donated $10. We also have Ashley Crosscup, who also donated $10. Kimberly donated $15. She sent it to my PayPal. And we have the Quantum Dawn Portal 1969 who donated $10 as well. So I'd like to give a big shout out to everybody who participated in the fundraiser and who has given donations for the fundraiser. It has been a success. I am really thrilled about that, guys. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. What's going on in Gemini's energy? What should Gemini know here? Please and thank you. Oh my goodness. First card's out. This is a good beginning. Oh, I love this. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Page of Cups coming out. Something new, something abundance. I'm hearing abundance. Maybe, let's see. Oh my goodness. King of Wands. Gemini, this is good. I love how this is coming out for you. So somebody's looking at you and you're like sitting there very attractive. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse coming out. Something didn't work out. Possibly around your home life. Somebody is feeling like they are not part of what's going on. Okay, so we're going to dig deeper. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out all the cards. And we're going to dig deeper. Get more information here. Oh, Gemini, you got somebody around you who is stressing out. They don't know what to do. Might have been somebody that you lived with. Look at that. They can't communicate with you. And they're really upset about that. But they are definitely very attracted to you. This could be your soulmate, actually. Your perfect match. Your twin flame. That's what I'm hearing. Your twin flame. Okay. It looks like this person just wants to see you happy. Even if it's not with them. Something changed between the two of you. Something changed. This person feels like they can't get a hold of this, or they can't handle this situation. They're letting go of trying to be in control. They're letting go of... Okay, so this person might have tried to... They made mistakes. That's what it is. They made some mistakes. They allowed their ego to interrupt this connection with you. Yeah. They're realizing now that they're not getting the support that they were expecting. I think this person has talked to people, and people are like, I think you messed up with Gemini. You know, it's giving me that kind of energy. People around this person is letting them know that they messed up. Yeah. You know, it's one thing when you think you're right, but then when you have people around you telling you, hey, I think you messed up here, you know, it's like, oh, crap. Nobody wants to be the bad guy, okay? I think you and your twin flame here went through something. I do feel like there's something with the Three of Flowers coming out. So, and that's in reverse. So somebody here needs to heal from something. It's either you or your person. So what I'm hearing is that your words, Gemini, were very powerful. You said something that really shook this person. You might have displayed or expressed to them that you were going through some form of emotional pain. I feel like this person's having to face some very uncomfortable truths here. They're hoping that you'll change your mind. This person's like sitting back. You could be dealing with a Virgo. It doesn't have to be. I'm also seeing Leo on the table as well. So this was like a first love type of situation. That's what I'm hearing. A first love type of situation that went south. And this is what's with your twin flame. And I'm seeing this person as they're hiding from you. They're watching, but they're hiding from you. It's the reality of it, of everything being their fault. It's embarrassing. It's shameful. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be the bad guy here. Mm. Now, when you said something to the, and you got straight to the point. Like you cut right through the BS. So when you did that and you were so straightforward with that person, it really shook that person. Now this person is hoping and they're waiting back because they're hoping and waiting for an opportunity to be able to speak to you. They want to come and communicate with you and speak to you about the hermit. About the hermit. Okay, about the hermit. They want to speak to you about... Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. About the magician. Huh. Okay. They could be trying to express something. They want to express something to you about changing your mind about something. About changing your perspective about something. The way that you're looking at something. It can also indicate that they have also gone through that, where they're changing the way that they're seeing something as well. Somebody here is like understanding themselves and understanding what love is. This person is trying to take the time that they need to heal. And this person wants to start something new here with you. It's like, okay, so what I'm getting is like this person is feeling like if they can't be with you, then they would just rather be alone. Just be alone in the corner somewhere where they could just lick their wounds. At least at this time. They just feel like it's best for them to be alone at this time. There's definitely a lesson here that this person has learned. That's what I'm hearing. A lesson here. And I feel like this person wants to come and tell you this. They want to talk to you and tell you and express this to you. Now, somebody here might have felt like they were getting left in the dark about something. You know, like something was going on that they didn't know about, that they were clueless about. And Gemini, that might be you. Like something was going on and you just didn't see what was going on. You didn't know, something like that. This person is really feeling the effects of being disconnected from you. Now, I do feel like this person, when they go out, they're looking for you in public places. They're looking for you. They're looking for you because they want to get something done. I'm seeing a lot of attraction between you. Okay, so maybe you've gone to the doctor or something like that, and this and this person saw you at the doctor's office. Give me a second. Let's see what came out. And they couldn't speak to you. They couldn't talk to you. Okay, so they couldn't communicate. They saw you at a doctor's office, or you were going into a doctor's building. Maybe you work at a doctor's building, and they couldn't speak to you. They wanted to, but it was like they were tongue-tied. They became tongue-tied. So they were wanting this opportunity to speak to you, but when it actually came down to it, and they actually saw you here, they became tongue-tied. And okay, so that explains why they're in this Nine of Swords energy. You know, they're like, ugh, you know, so stressed out and worried and like, oh, why couldn't I come and talk to Gemini? Why couldn't I say what I was planning to say? Like, why did I have all this anxiety and fear? So they went and they isolated themselves because they feel, okay, so that's what it is. They feel so, like, disappointed in themselves because they didn't approach you. They didn't come and talk to you, and they had been planning this for so long, and they didn't go through with it. They're afraid. Okay, that's why we got the Two of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse. They're afraid. It seems like they're more of afraid of your reaction. Give me a clear, concise message here for Gemini. It's more like your reaction. They're worried that you don't love them anymore. That there's no love there for for on your part. Like they're worried that so they're worried that you don't love them anymore. They're worried about with the Two of Flowers coming out. It's like they're worried that you have cut them out of your life for good, and that's it. Like you severed that attachment to them. Yeah, you severed that attachment. It's stressing them out, and they're having this difficult time expressing or even finding the words that they want to say. So this person, you're running through their head constantly. That's what I'm hearing. You're running through their head constantly. And they can't speak. They're single, but they're content about something. About the Six of Coins. Let me get one more. Huh. Somebody here might have lost their home, or something about your home life has been shaken up. That might be confirmation for one of you. Something in the house, something about your living arrangements has been shaken up. This person feels like they're the only one that has suffered from this breakup. This person feels neglected by you. They're feeling resentful because they're still attracted to you. They're feeling resentful because they have this. They feel like they're getting pulled to you, kind of energy, and they're feeling resentful about that. Somebody here might have lost their home here. This person might have caused trouble in the family, or something that they did cause problems in the family because they were trying to take control over the situation or take control over something here, and this person caused trouble possibly in your family, Gemini. Okay, maybe they did something that they weren't supposed to do. And they created a problem, and now this person is upset or they're embarrassed about it. I think they want to give you something. They might want to give you something because of that, because of problems in the family. I'm going to find out more. Something's telling me to take this card. Because they have found religion. They are becoming more close to God. They're planning something here because of traditional, something about tradition. Maybe there's a form of tradition, like they are obligated to you for some form of tradition. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So it could also be because they are connected to some kind of, well, I don't want to say a cult, but it could be a cult. Maybe they're connected to a cult, but I feel like this person feels a certain kind of obligation to you. And it has something to do with their religious views, right? Or something about tradition. They feel like there's like they are committed to do something for you. I feel like this person wants a deep commitment with you. Okay? And part of it is their religious views. They believe that Something needs to be done, and it has to be done a traditional way, a certain kind of way. Okay, and this person's like looking at, what should they do next, right? With the three of spears energy, like they're looking at the future. I'm like, okay, what proper steps do they need to make, because they have an obligation to you. They want to change this connection and like go into a new direction, one that's going to be more focused on the future. The two of you working together, being committed together in a future planning type of energy. Okay, like the two of you sitting down and speaking about some truths and getting things on the table and communicating, right? But the thing is that they're having a hard time pushing this forward. Okay, it's because of their anxiety. That's what's causing a lot of issues there. So this person is suffering from a lot of anxiety. They might have panic attacks, because that's what I'm hearing, panic attacks. The Wheel of Fortune is coming out. So this person's worried about karma. This person's worried. They're like, oh, I better do something quick. If I don't hurry up and do something quick, karma's going to come and get me. So this person is a believer. They believe in karma. They believe in, that what you put out there is going to come back to you kind of energy. Yes, they do. They believe it. Oh. They are so afraid of you leaving them behind. They're so afraid of you moving on and leaving them behind, and them not being able to be around you. Okay, so this person definitely wants to return here. They definitely want to make a return to start this new love again. I'm hearing that this was this person's first love. You're this person's first love, and they want you to know, like, they can't express themselves. They don't have the experience or something like that. Like, they don't have the experiences that you might be expecting them to have, or something like that. There is a fear of abandonment here, of you abandoning them. And there is a fear of this person getting some kind of karma, okay? This person is aware that the tables have turned. So when y'all were together, Gemini, there's a good chance that this person, there's a good chance that you were the one that was pursuing this person more, or you did more for this person than they did with you. And now the tables are turning, and it's more like this person wants to do for you now. And it has, it is driven by obligation. Like, they feel like they're obligated to do something for you. They're, committed to do something for you because of a commitment or something like that, right? In their religious views. But it's more than that. It's more than that. It's more like they want to do something because they want to fix something that they broke. Because this person has a deep understanding or a deep fear of karma, like, okay, if I don't fix this, karma's going to come back and get me because I screwed up, I did something wrong, I said something, I did something I shouldn't have done. That kind of energy. They know they messed up. They're looking at this as, from what I can understand, like, they know you're their match. They know that this was a match made in heaven between you and them. Like, y'all are a match. Y'all are meant to be together. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. Like, they know it. And that's where they're looking at religion and spirituality and stuff like that, right? This person is willing to take the blame. Okay? I'm getting that from this card right here. So whatever it is, like, if you're going to point the finger at them, they are willing to take the blame. They're willing to take responsibility. And I feel like they're also ready to let go of other things that were possibly interfering into this connection. Like what other people were saying, other people's opinions, lies, possibly, even lies. Like, maybe somebody around you was lying to this person, and this person was being foolish, and they were listening and believing things. Because this person was following somebody that was against this connection. Mm-hmm. Could be a family member. Something about missed opportunity. This person does recognize that it was a missed opportunity. I'm gonna keep going real quick, guys. Yes, a lie. So somebody in the family was gossiping. Somebody in the family was saying little remarks. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so it was definitely somebody in the family that was doing this. Okay, because Ten of Coins, that's family, and this could have been like a very younger person, somebody who thinks that they know everything, a very immature energy, possibly another air sign. So it could be like a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, or somebody who has this in their chart, right? Somebody in the family was talking smack, saying things they shouldn't be saying. What gets me is, why did your person even listen? You know what I mean? But I wasn't there. So it depends on how well articulate this person was and the way that they said things. Like, making things appear so real. It's kind of, you know what? It's kind of giving me that vibe of, y'all remember that story of that woman who adopted that little girl from Ukraine? And she was like 7 years old when they adopted her or something like that. And by the time she was like 8 years old, the crazy adopted mother like had everybody convinced that she was an adult when she was just a child. And even when she was trying to play with other children, they tried to make it seem like it was something dirty or something was wrong with her. Because why is she trying to play with other children? Because she had convinced everybody that she was an adult, right? There was an illusion. I am seeing the magician over here, right? And I'm looking at this and what somebody said. It's not that you you know what I mean, it's not the same situation like them convincing that you were an adult, right? And you were a child. No. But the power of manipulation that somebody around y'all had in making something appear a certain kind of way. We don't like to admit it, like that we could be talked into things. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people back in Hitler days who was convinced that they were doing the right thing, right? We don't want to admit that we can be led astray. Like, we could be tricked, we could be lied to, we could be manipulated, we could be, we don't want to admit these kinds of things about ourselves. But the truth is, if we're all put in a situation where our defenses are down and the person is coming toward us to speak to us from a place that we feel at ease at and more comfortable at. This is somebody in the family, so this person's guard was down. It's easy to fall into that if our guard is down, you see. Especially when it's coming from a place that we associate with being safe, being for our own good. Now, this might not have been somebody in your family. This could be in their own family, right? I'm not going to get deeper into why this person did what they did, but I'm just defending your person, okay? Just a little bit, because I think we all have that ability in us to fall for scams. Even the most educated women and men have fallen into scams and have lost, a substantial amount of money, right? So we, education, being aware, being very intelligent doesn't matter. We're all emotional human beings, and when somebody's coming from what we consider a safe place, especially, our guard is even down even more. And these people, you look in history, people have been tricked by very educated people, and these are educated people who got tricked and scammed, right? Because and they were scammed by strangers. So in your situation, this is somebody that was coming from the family that was causing problems. Okay, I'm just defending them. I'm just giving you things to think about, all right, of how this could happen, okay, because I can understand, like, if you're getting your feelings hurt, like, well, why would they even listen to them? Totally, I understand your point of view, but I just want you to also see their point of where they're coming from as well, okay? That how that happened, how that can happen. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this reading, okay? Just wanted to leave you something to think about with that one. But catch me in the next one. I am feeling better today, guys. A little better. I have been taking pain pills, drinking a lot of water. I did drink some lemon juice. A little bit. I need to go buy more, but I am feeling better. Somebody had suggested that maybe it could be my gallstones. I might have some like kidney stones or gallstones or something. Which I think is very interesting because I had kidney stones. Yeah, I've had kidney stones before. I just don't remember. It's been so long that I actually don't remember what it was like anymore. I just remember that I had it. I just don't remember what my experience with it was at the time. But it could be. It would make sense. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, I really appreciate y'all, looking into stuff and letting me know. If you want my opinion about this person who may or may not be a fire sign, you might want to give them a second chance. Just throwing that out there, maybe I shouldn't, but you might want to, like, just see things from their point of view and hear what they, maybe they'll tell you what was said so you can find out why, why they believe that person or something. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to comment. All comments are appreciated. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.